Speaking on his motion on the need to investigate the abandonment of rehabilitation work on the Umuahia Ikot Ekpene Expressway, in an interview says the motion he moved is part of his promise to his constituency to represent them at the National Assembly as he marks 100 days in office.
Representing the great people of Ikuano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South local government of Abia State. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to move a motion to call to investigate the abandonment of rehabilitation work on the Umuahia Ikuano Ikot-Ekpene Express Road. Mr. Speaker, just briefly to go to the prayers. Mr. Speaker, it's important we deal with this issue. A lot of people are dying on that road every single day, especially within the university community. A lot of kidnapping, armed robbery, and banditry, all simply because of that road. That road is an essential traffic way from the southeast to the south-south, to the northern part of Nigeria and to Cameroon. It disrupts economic activities, movement of goods and services.
Your prayers,
Mr. Speaker, the House resolves to mandate the Committee on Works and Legislative Compliance to investigate and determine cause of abandonment of the Umuahia Ikot-Ekpene Express Road and unattended to for almost a lifespan of the contract, provided a permanent and sustainable solution, and report back within 2 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Of rehabilitation of Umuahia, Ikuano, and the Ikot-Ekpene Express Road. I move that a call to investigate this abandonment, considering the extant years that the contract has been awarded, yet there are no measurable milestones in the rehabilitation of that road. That road, if you know that road, is a major artery that, gets you from the southeast to the south-south states and even to some parts of northern Nigeria and into Cameroon. It's also an artery that conveys a lot of Nigerians back and forth, including economic activities, goods and services, that have over these years been, created a lot of hardship for people. A lot of our people have been dying on a daily basis on that road. Avoidable accidents. And this because of the bad nature of that road. That axis have become a den of fear. Kidnappers, assassinations, banditry, armed robbery, all manner of vices, crimes and criminality find their way to that axis of road. So what we wanted to do is to use the influence and authority of the House of Representatives to investigate the contract award, to investigate the terms and conditions of that contract, to investigate the mobilization that has long been done to the contractor, and as well to ascertain what the issues are that has kept that road from reaching measurable milestones compared to what has been expended by the federal government to get the road working. So that was the essence of the motion, ably moved by myself and supported by the House of Representatives, my colleagues in the House of Representatives. So we are optimistic that the Committee on Works and Legislative Compliance, when fully constituted, will do justice to our plea so that our people will at least know what has delayed the rehabilitation and the road being fully abandoned. So that was the essence of the motion. My 100 days in office has been quite productive in the sense that now, we have a member representing Ikuano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South that is proactive to the concerns and aspirations and hope of our people and bringing that to the fore at the national level to ensure that we adequately address not just their issues, but national issues that also affect them. One of my constituents, Mazen Namdekalo, when I ran for office, I promised that I will speak about him. I will advocate for him. I will be a voice for him, not just for him, but for many others also in the gap, to ensure that at all times we adhere to the rule of law, we obey court orders. That is the, that is the backbone of a civilized democracy and a civilized nation. And just like I said, we must enshrine equity and justice and fairness in our modes of governance in Nigeria, so that every other person, whether it be Nnamdi Kanu or otherwise minded, receive adequate attention, receive adequate protections of the law. No one is above the law, and the courts are the ones that are also there to ensure that we have stability in our body politics and democracy. So our job, my job, essentially, is to ensure that I represent, I advocate, and also commit myself to ensuring that we have good governance, not just in my constituency or my state, in Abia State, but as well as Nigeria in a whole. Where there's an injury to one, there's an injury to all, and that is our role to ensure that all Nigerians have the adequate provisions and protections and stability of government to ensure that Nigeria moves well for all of us.
Your constituents, any word to them?
My constituents, I'm still here doing the work that you've sent me to do. Like I've promised you before, that I'm here to represent you well, to uphold the dignity of the office, and to bring about the adequate dividends of democracy back to you, my constituents, and Abia State, and Nigeria in a whole. I'm not just here to represent my constituency as a national officer. I'm here also to represent the interests of the generality and the well-being of the Nigerian people. But I'm a federal legislator, Nigerian, but starting from Umuahia North and Umuahia South federal constituency. So my outlook is not just micro, meaning looking at my constituency alone, but looking at Nigeria as a whole. So I'm very grateful that my people have given me the opportunity to come and serve them, and I promise to do my very best to ensure that the faith and the confidence that have been reposed on me is meaningful going forward.
Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.